very bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about
I have a very bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this. For what it's worth, I've got a good feeling about this.
There's always two, at least, you know. At least when they're making that noise, they're trying to get the fuck hell out of there. I don't know why it makes noise in space with those wings, but
it's you know what TIE Fighter stands for, right?
yes, I did know before.
Twin ion engine.
Yeah, that's
What it is. It's the engine.
Yeah,
It's the pulse technology.
like we can't make them quiet, but they work. We spent all our money on clones. Even the clones make that noise. They fix that, though.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of I Got a Bad Feeling About This. I am your host, Chisel, and as always, with me is Jonathan, the Millennium Fallen.
Yeah, the big hunk of junk.
Exactly.
Got the hunk part right.
Big hunk, small junk.
Whoa. Yeah. This junk can do the Kessel Run in 27 parsecs or something. Is it 28?
It's 12.
Oh, shit. I was way off. Takes me a while, bro.
See, you were thinking it was bigger than it really was.
Well, I measured it in time, not you know? or no, I measured it correctly.
Where did you start from?
Kessel. That's where I ended up, but yeah.
Okay.
It's there and back, though. Should be.
All right. So,
good night.
I think we did it.
All right.
All right.
Had some laughs, you know.
This episode, we're going to talk about kind of one of the inspirations for this podcast. You know, one of them obviously was, you know, the Dianoga trash talking group on Facebook.
Great group.
But yeah, there was another Facebook group. Mm-hmm. It's the Star Wars Bounty Hunter feedback page.
Feedback page.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
So you can go there and you can post, you know, feedback on other, you know, community members, you know.
Look at this jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
This dude did the Kessel Run.
Normally,
measured it.
He misrepresented it. But yeah, people that you know, buying and selling in the groups is a huge thing. So if you have a good transaction, you can say, hey, look, I dealt with this guy. Really good, you know, whatever.
You might say Star Wars figures were the original Pokemon. Like how the value and all that shit keeps, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The way that Pokemon does now. Like Star Wars is the same sort of cutthroat, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to go in there. It's filled with scum and villainy.
Exactly. So, and also if you have a bad interaction, there's definitely lots of them in there.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Especially with, you know, the old school guys talking down to the new guys who are just asking questions, trying to get into the, you know.
that happens a lot. You know, then there's, you know, we talk about there's the gatekeepers and things like that.
Sure.
And, you know, back, you know, the episode that kind of started everything for us, we had James Coleman from the Vintage Alliance on.
Yes,
and
the VA.
The VA.
This was on Hoodcast, but we did play it on here.
Yeah.
So you can go back through our previous episodes and find it. It's
No
called
Cantina for Old Men.
That's it.
So, and that you know kind of kicked off this show, and there was a whole thing between him and another person we've talked about, Tommy Fentanyl.
Yeah, big old Tommy.
You know, yeah. So they had a thing going back and forth, and a lot of people were chiming in, and that's, you know, that is when I kind of noticed a lot of cult-like behavior.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I saw some people
a
saying
lot of cheerleaders on one side or the other.
Exactly, a lot, and you know, there's the group, certain people get bashed constantly, and sometimes it's deserving, sometimes it might not be.
It's weird how some of these people who are like rah this side, when you only know this guy from online.
Exactly.
You might have met him once, some of them, here at conventions and stuff, but most of the people, you don't venture out to those conventions because they're in another state. You're not flying out. You don't make that much money because you're spending it on Star Wars product.
And that's what I saw, and it was clear, James Coleman, he was saying, look, I did this, and putting screenshots out, and he's saying, tell me what's wrong, tell me this. And,
good questions.
Mr. Fentanyl is not answering, just talking shit. And then you got people in there.
I'll allow it.
People in there going, I don't care, I'm siding with Tom. It's like, but you're not even paying attention. You're just automatically picking him. And a bunch of people were saying this. I don't care, I trust him.
It is the internet. Don't we wager everything and look at all the evidence and then come up with our own conclusions?
But it was more, and then they would be saying things like, I see for life. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, no.
No.
Don't be putting that Hoodcast for Life bullshit out there.
Like,
Come
dude,
on.
no, don't fucking do that shit. All right?
At least say for life, or at least for however long it's around.
Yeah. You're saying just because he's in this group, you're going to defend him? No.
You know what I say? I see over my life. I mean my wife.
Yeah. We've gone down this. On Hoodcast, we were attacked, and people talked shit about us when we were calling out pedophiles.
Yep, that's true. And people were defending the alleged, at the time, pedophiles, which the evidence is clearly there.
And it really seemed like we knew about some of that shit before anybody else did. Because when we said, oh, no, look, it's here, people were like, oh, shit, yeah, hey, I didn't see that.
All we did was report what we found in the news, and then I made jokes about it.
Yeah, but then, there was a part where we said, no, he's admitted to it. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I didn't see that.
We saw.
Does that make it okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they were still defending him. So,
I mean, if I'm proven wrong on something, I recant. I go, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I explain my way of thinking, sure, and I understand that. And reading text can come off as, bad and
dude,
not what you meant.
especially the way you text.
Oh, it's straight business. It's
dude,
no.
Yeah.
Yes. Done. Period.
Very dry. So, yeah, you
gonna
could be
flavor
like,
it up.
what the fuck is this guy trying to say to me? Is he being a smart ass? No, okay, no, that's not what he does. All right. So,
and then Chisel starts doing it back to me. I'm like, he hates me.
fuck, he's never coming on the show again. He's gone. All right. So, but
no.
This group is pretty useful. I've had to use it a couple of times.
It's definitely a more lighthearted group, a little bit.
It definitely is.
It has people from other factions in it, So it's like the tattooing bar, between all the other popular groups. Everyone comes here to just kind of shit talk and relax, and nobody.
But it is very informative. Like there's a lot of people you can look on there, and there's lots of information about them.
Oh, yeah.
I had to deal with this one guy, Jim.
Different Jim?
Different Jim. He...
Not Kool-Aid Jim.
Nope, Jim Hellman. Mm-hmm. He posted something for sale, and it was a great price. And I asked him, I said, hey, look, is this, he had a Taiwan Boba Fett with the Slave One for like $100-something.
Okay.
And I was like, cool. Is the Taiwan complete? Does it have the right blaster? Yes, it's correct.
As far as he knows, and he should know?
He should know.
Yeah. Okay.
He should know. I specifically asked.
If it was me, I would go, yeah.
Because,
so.
he labeled it as a Taiwan Boba Fett.
Okay.
A Taiwan Boba Fett is different. The belt on it is usually painted black, where normally it's brown. Mm-hmm. And it has a different mold for the blaster.
Oh.
And it was only available on a Return of the Jedi card.
Okay.
So, and there were less of them made. Most of them were made in Hong Kong. The majority of them. Taiwan's are very... Taiwan has more variants, and there's less of them made.
Why is that? They were just happy-go-lucky with their getting shit done in Taiwan. They had to go smoke their Thai sticks and
Yeah.
shit.
Dude, I don't even know what a Thai stick is, but
It's a long stick of weed.
yeah, but what's the whole point of it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It was
that's what
like
I'm
big
saying.
during Vietnam or something. I don't know.
So, anyways, I bought the stuff from the guy, and I'm like, "Hey, where's my stuff?" He doesn't respond. "Hey, where's my stuff?" Dude, it's been 2
I
weeks.
hate it when they don't respond. At least go, "Hey man, this shit happened. It's my son's birthday," or do the normal excuses that everyone gives. That is so fucking annoying. I don't know. I do a lot of eBay, and people are like, "This was a birthday present, Christmas present." No, okay, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. So, it was. It took him a month to send it.
Fuck. To send it.
Yeah.
Why? He didn't have it? Was he
So-
doing drop shipping?
I don't know, but he lied to me and said I sent it 3 weeks ago. Right.
Come on.
So
With no tracking? Yeah. Get the fuck out of here with that.
anyways, and I kept calling him and said, "Dude, you're full of shit. You haven't sent it." And then when I got it, it didn't have the carbonite block in it. And he's like,
Had the
"No."
blaster, though.
What?
Had the blaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, it did not have the correct blaster.
Ooh.
So
That's
I
some
called him out, and he's like, "No, it's in there. I know it was." I said, "Dude, you're full of shit. You're fucking lying." And then he gave me some story. I was up in the mountains and out of range, blah, blah, blah. But I sent, that's why I didn't respond. But I sent it before I left.
He's a mountain man.
Dude, then I get the package, and it has the date he purchased the shipping label. 3 weeks after I fucking paid for it.
They all do. Yeah, all the shipping. Yeah, you
So
can find
I
out how much they
literally
paid for
said,
and everything.
"Hey," I said, "you're full of shit," and I called him out in the bounty hunter group, and I said, "Dude, you're full of shit." And everybody's like, "Dude, look that dude's name up in here. He's done this so many times.
Really?
He owes tons of people. He's taken said, he would do custom work, he would do commissions and shit like that. He's taken money from tons of people."
So he's a big swindler.
Dude, he's been kicked out of most Star Wars groups.
Oh, wow.
Now.
So he probably makes his money off people who don't know. And
Exactly.
They're
He goes
just
into
happy with it,
smaller, obscure groups,
Yeah.
posting Facebook Marketplace, shit like
There's
that.
a lot of those guys, and I know a lot of those guys in the wrestling community that do that.
So
But
he's
we got a
been
list
kicked.
of people.
Yeah, he's been kicked out of most of the groups, and
He doesn't make new profiles that were made last Tuesday or the day before you try to buy something from him. You're
Yeah.
like, your profile says it was made yesterday. And you
So-
got a picture of an American flag and like some little boy. Like, I don't know, man.
so I called him out on it, and I was all, "Wait a minute, how did you ship it 3 weeks ago when the shipping label was printed? It was purchased and printed 5 days ago." I said, "You're a fucking liar," and then he wouldn't talk to me anymore.
Of course, he's pretty
And
wrong.
then he blocked me. Then he blocked me on Facebook. So
And that wraps it up.
yeah, but yeah, I posted in there. I posted all of the screenshots.
Did you pay him goods and services through PayPal?
I did.
Did you fucking cancel that shit? You can contest that.
No, I don't think I. God, I don't remember if I did or not. Because I ended up. The thing is, because I got it.
Right,
It was sent,
but still.
But then I was like, "Fuck it." You know what? Fuck him.
PayPal
And-
would necessarily understand you. Like, depends if they see it did arrive. But I mean, it could be a bag of rocks, and you can explain that this is the wrong shit,
Oh yeah, because then in the end I was like, "Have you sent the carbonite block yet?" And that's when he blocked me.
Oh damn.
So yeah, I posted in there, and a lot of people commented, whatever. Then
The mountains can be pretty treacherous. You forget about things,
so when I posted this, somebody else was like, "Oh shit, I just saw something else today." He was trying to sell a repro Palace Blaster in multiple groups, and what he did was, and I kind of remember this now, he was posting it and saying, "Oh hey, I have this Palace Blaster," and someone's like, "That's repro." So he took it down and he posts it in another group.
Sure. Yep.
Trying to sell it, and they're like, "Dude, we just told you in the other group," and he hopped from group to group trying to pass it off as fucking real.
Why doesn't he just steal other people's pictures and try to sell it? Like,
So,
just become full blown scammer.
Then I ended up calling him out about this later. with the Boba Fett figure, he also included a sand person gaffy stick with it, and that was repro.
Damn.
So he said it was included. I was like, oh, cool, I'll throw it with the sand person. And I got it, and I was like, this is fucking fake. Like,
You
literally
just tell right away.
Right away.
Not even a good fake.
I was like, this is fake. It was like too fat on the end. You could see the mold line in it. Mm-hmm. Terrible repro. Right away, I could tell. And when I called them out about it, no response. But then that's when I was like, yeah, dude, he's been trying to pass off repro as real. This just happened, and they're like, dude, thanks for letting us know. Sorry, had to take a quick pause there. 7-Eleven driver showed up with my Red Bull and my Reese's. So
we saved him a parking spot by doing the fentanyl lean out front.
Yeah.
Just doing the fentanyl lean. You see all those videos, people saving parking spots by doing that. I always want to do that. Go to downtown Walnut Creek or something like that and go like, oh, don't worry, I got a parking spot for you, and just go out there and lean.
I haven't seen the saving the parking spot one.
It works.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't do that shit. You try to save a spot for somebody. I had somebody try to do that in a handicap spot. Stand there. I was on no. First of all, you can't do that.
Well, that's why you look like a zombie when you just.
I was like, get the fuck out of the way. I sat there blasting my horn at them. They didn't like it.
Can you fentanyl lean? I can fentanyl lean.
I can't.
Well, yeah, you can't.
I will fall over.
So many screws and metallic objects.
I will fall over.
You're like a droid, dude.
Dude, yeah. Parts of my body just don't bend anymore. So, all right, back to this dickhead Jim Hellman. Look him up.
He's a helmet.
So a bunch of people after I did that, and then they saw him doing that shit. He was kicked out of almost all of the groups. Like,
all of them.
I don't know
the VA, the ICC, the
CCC, the Vintage Star Wars group, which is the big group. It's a terrible group though. So many of them, and then smaller ones too. And then, but like I said, a bunch of people were calling him out in all the different groups. All the big groups, he was kicked out of. So,
well, at least he did get. I wonder how many people he fucked over though.
From what I remember, there was at least 10 people.
And he's still buying shit. He has to be buying his shit from somewhere, getting it from somewhere.
He liked to think he was a custom painter or something, and be like, oh, I can custom paint a helmet for you. And that's what a lot of this stuff was like commissioned stuff.
Did he ever do any of it? Like, he has pictures where he's done
I've
decent job?
I've seen something he did. He painted this truck for an antique place. It looked like dog shit. Looked like he painted it with a fucking roller.
I've seen some people do some terrible customs, and they post them up in the groups.
Oh my god!
And people will shit it on it, and then other people were like, "Don't, he could be handicapped or something." It's like, always promote someone's artwork.
No, and be like, "Hey, dude, I've done that," and I've been like, "Dude, that looks terrible."
I've done some bullshit customs,
and
got called out for it. So.
And be like, "But dude, do it this way. Try this. Go get yourself." A guy was painting some lines. I was like, dude, go get some 3M fine line tape if you're going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
That shit works really good. I've used it for pinstriping, on cars. And I was like, use that. I said, learn to use it. I said, you're going to fuck shit up.
Oh,
so,
yeah. That's how you do it.
You
learn to thin your paints. Don't cake it on, man.
Yeah, don't let people fucking, oh, dude, this is great when it's not, because you're never going to get better. I said, you want people to be real with you and be like, dude, this is...
the value of your custom is what people will pay for it. If it's really fucking good, you'll know.
Oh, yeah.
Because it'll sell really fast, or they'll pay buco bucks for it. I've sold customs for about $300. It's probably my max. But then most of them, $150, in person,
dude,
it's way cheaper because people will not pay in person.
They will not.
No.
I remember...
eBay, everywhere else, I can do $250 on a lot of shit.
When you did your Burgor custom,
yeah,
I seen it at the Pot of Gold show, and you offered it to me for $40.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Nah, I'm not really into customs, whatever.
I made several of them.
Dude, I remember you sold that thing on eBay for over $200.
Did I? don't remember.
Yeah, it was a lot, and you were like, "Dude, I fucking sold that." I was like,
I know where it went to. It went to a toy shop.
Okay.
I don't remember where, but the guy
Yeah.
just wanted it to display in his toy
Yeah.
shop, and he
And-
probably gonna sell it too. You know.
yeah, but like you said, in person they don't sell except Hot Wheels Customs. Those fucking sell like crazy, and it's ridiculous.
Cars are different. Like, and also
Yeah.
like, dude, that's something that's fine detail, man. I mean, I do it on the figures, but cars is totally different.
Yeah.
You need to have straight fucking lines.
Oh yeah.
I'm good at skin tones and shit like that, but yeah,
So
detailing like that, ooh, that's rough.
yeah. Anyway, that dude's work was shit though. So, fuck him. Like I said, he blocked me, so I didn't even have to see any more of his bullshit.
The Crayola is not going on so well. I painted the Boba Fett blue because I never seen a blue Boba Fett. A+.
Yeah, that's funny because there is a painted helmet Boba Fett. That's very expensive.
Huh.
Yeah. So another time I had to use this group because I purchased a Black Series X-Wing Luke figure. It was a Celebration exclusive.
Okay.
So I paid for it, and then it just never showed up. Never heard anything. And I fucked up on this one because
That's how we learn.
when I paid for it, I forgot to change from friends and family to goods and services.
Yeah, it happens.
I always pay goods and services.
I don't always. If I feel that I can trust someone and do business with them later,
yeah.
I'll do friends and family. But, you know, I usually always talk to them. I tell them, like, hey, man, I got a podcast. And what I'm letting them know is
I will call you out. Yes.
I'm going to put you on blast. But I'm actually being friendly, going like, hey, man, you have an open invitation. Come on, talk about this, you know,
Yeah.
our deal, like your customs, that they're really cool, you know. And I'll give them friends and family for the first purchase.
Yeah.
You know, and then continuing after that. Yeah. So I
So-
trust them one time usually, and usually I really look into their background, and
Yeah.
everyone vouches for
But
them.
this guy he'd been around for quite a while.
Yeah, so
and
I'd
I'd seen him.
follow
I'd
there,
seen him in
too.
the groups and posting regularly, buying, selling stuff.
Look, it's like that definition is man, evil or good. And sometimes when people get free money where they don't have to give it back, sometimes they turn evil for one deal.
Mm-hmm.
It happens, man. I've done it. You know, when eBay fucks up and the guy doesn't know what to do and he could open up a return, but he doesn't,
yeah,
I say nothing.
yeah, that's a little.
Sorry,
different.
man. No, but I feel bad for them. They
Well, yeah.
they didn't get the figure they wanted, you know, and here I am running an action figure show and talking about scalpers and all that shit, you know, and then, well, fuck that kid. I mean, it was only
Yeah.
like a $20 figure, and it turned out I shipped the wrong thing to two different people, so he actually got some refrigerator air filters, and he didn't know it.
Oh yeah,
And because the other guy who wanted the
but okay, but
filters?
you didn't fuck the dude. It was an honest mistake.
Yes.
that just didn't get corrected.
Yes.
a little
No,
different.
but he could have got a return or
Didn't.
he
Whatever.
He was a new eBayer, so
Whatever. Okay, that's a little bit of a gray
and I
area.
should have just gave him.
You
his money
should
back.
have, but,
yeah, I didn't.
I don't know. Maybe you were broke at the time.
But now I just told you my sins, so I'm absolved.
Yeah.
Entertaining. And also
I'm-
entertained a lot of people.
I can do that. I am an ordained minister. I'm a reverend,
Bro,
actually.
I can go online too.
I am a reverend of the Universal Life Church. Okay,
Oh, Universal like Life Day and shit.
dude.
Dude, when I was in the military, you could choose Jedi.
Yeah,
You could also choose Wiccan, which those people were gay.
yeah.
No, I don't know, but because there's don't ask, don't tell policy. But they sat in a circle. There was like 3 of them. And they're like, we're doing Wicked.
Dude.
All right, dude, you're supposed to be men. I'm going to my Jedi fucking church just to see what's going on there.
Dude, I have a clergy parking pass, so I can park in the spot in the hospital.
Whoa, they got a spot.
They got a spot for clergy at the
You're like,
hospital.
hey, who's that Carthart guy walking in? He's gonna do some last rites. It's not even black Carthart; it's tan.
Yeah, but I do have that. I've done 3 weddings, so
Really?
yeah.
Did you wear Carhartt?
Dude, I think I did for one of them. Dude, one of them was literally at my dining room table.
Wow. They needed to get this done.
They did. She was pregnant.
Oh, okay.
That's why I got it.
Oh, it was.
She asked me.
It wasn't like your son-in-law, right?
No.
You had a shotgun wedding, like literally a shotgun there.
Yeah. No. I mean, technically, he was in the bathroom when I did the whole thing.
Okay, this is getting more interesting as I listen.
So, anyway, I did. Like, she's like, "Hey, we got to get married." So I did the whole thing.
Did you play any music?
No,
none of that.
But then when my wife's aunt got married, I did the whole thing in front of 75 people.
How many did you say?
None.
Weren't really?
None.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
No,
so-
because I thought about what I was going to say ahead of time, so like I had a whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Did you use cards?
No, none.
Sometimes you use cards for
Yeah.
like some of the stuff.
I kept it pretty simple. So she was worried I was going to say something because the way I started it, I was like, I actually met her before I met my wife, which I did. And she was like, "Oh my God, please don't." She told me later, I was like, "Please don't tell them how we met," because she had hooked up with my friend.
Oh.
And I was like, "That's not an appropriate thing to say while I'm marrying you to another dude."
Right.
She's like, "I thought you were going to try to be a smart ass or something." I was like, "No, I
who
can
would do that?
respect your."
Well, I mean, she's the bridezilla. She's going to be worried about it. Every
she was
little
pretty
thing,
good. She
so.
was really good about the whole thing. I catered the wedding too.
What do you think about Star Wars weddings and people who do themed weddings?
You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay, dude. It's your day. Do whatever you want. I'm okay.
I am
with that.
too.
I'm
Like,
totally okay.
I mean, some of them look really bad and are really stupid,
Yeah,
But
Hey,
I understand
whatever.
the Star Wars weddings. I understand because, dude, you're going to be a Star Wars fan your whole life.
yeah.
You just are.
I get it. It's okay. Any kind. You want to do Dungeons and Dragons, fucking Lord of the Rings, whatever. Any of that shit. Go ahead. Hey, it's your fucking day. Do whatever you want. I'm
Right.
okay. I'm okay with that.
I feel like I would be embarrassed if I did something like that. Like later on, not the day of. I would just be drunk.
Yeah.
But later on in life, I'd be like, oof.
Yeah.
that's kind of yeah.
No, I think maybe if
No,
it
no,
was like some.
I'm more embarrassed that my hairstyle didn't match the robes.
Yeah.
It's like
Shit. Yeah, like I said, I'd be okay with it. No big deal. It's your day. But then the third wedding I did was actually in a parking lot at the Martinez Marina.
Bro, you are the cheapest wedding guy of
I
all
know.
fucking time.
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude, same thing. Had to get married. She was pregnant.
I also do photography. We will take your pictures at the 7-Eleven. Very nice.
Dude, and then we went and had Chinese food downtown. It was actually pretty decent Chinese food. No, same thing. They were just like, dude, they were gonna get married, and then she was pregnant, and like they had already been kind of planning it. And he's like, "Fuck it, dude. Let's just get this part done. We'll do something later." Okay, cool. So yeah, just all right. And she was working down in Martinez, and he's like, "Let's go." He came, picked me up. We went down. I did we went over to the marina and the park there, and I did it right there. And
Yeah, and the paperwork's right there, at the courthouse.
really,
Yeah.
we were two
You could
blocks
walk there,
We
yeah.
were 2 blocks from the courthouse.
There's all kinds of good restaurants around there.
yeah. So we ate at, like I said, we ate at the Chinese place right there, and
Bro, you just wedding planned.
it was really good. All right, back. Trying to get back on track now.
Yeah.
So this person, I paid them for my Luke Skywalker figure. Never heard from them, and kept messaging them. Oh, I'm going to send it. Oh, I sent it.
Man, did you do? Did you do this? You go through like it's like when someone dies. You're sad, then you're angry, then you're acceptance, then so you send all these messages that kind of way. There's always like the angry message, and then there's like the trying to level with them, like hey man, from a collector, we're gonna be
Nope.
nice. You didn't do that.
Mine was, where's my shit? Where's my shit? Where's my shit? All right, I'm gonna give you a day to refund my money or send me the tracking info.
doesn't it make you so mad? You start researching them, finding out where they live, and you're like, I'm planning a fucking road trip now.
So
I know where this guy
They lived
is
in
at.
Florida. They were also a member of the 501st.
Ooh, that's okay.
Yeah.
You can track
So-
that down.
Yeah. So, yeah, I did that.
I
Anyways,
thought the 501st was all good guys.
yeah. So, I said, send it to me. Don't. So I called I messaged the admins of the group and was like, hey, look, this person, will not respond to me. They said they sent it. I've got no tracking. I've got nothing. This has been going on for weeks now, and they just stopped responding to me. This is bullshit. So admin gets involved and is like, hey, they talked to me and they said they'll refund you, but they don't have the money. I was like, well, what the fuck, dude? I paid for it. They had my money.
Look, that's the same thing as like, I'm going to send the figure. It's just another excuse. It's just another let's prolong this.
So I just was like, no, that's bullshit. And then they sent me a message. Well, then I posted on Bounty Hunter Feedback.
So they
and was
started
like-
talking to you again, this other party.
Well, no, because I posted on Bounty Hunter Feedback. And then other people see it and they're like, oh, I'm friends with that person. What the fuck? I've dealt with them before. And they message. That's a good thing is that, they'll see
someone, yeah.
and be like, hey, dude, what's going on? Why this dude's saying you didn't send this? And, did you not? Did you? What's going on? And that helps, because, if they're ignoring me, they're going to answer somebody else.
Right. Then you got it like this. It starts snowballing. From
It
there.
does. It really
you got
does.
a community against you now.
You've got all of a sudden 5 people messaging you.
You're on
hey,
blast.
What's going on? So then they told the admin, I'll have to pay him back, but it's going to, I need like a week. Well, then they sent me like a partial payment. And I was all, dude, what the fuck, man? So it took 3 payments
They
to
did
get
it,
my
though.
money back. They got it back.
So maybe
because
they
they
were
would have been kicked out of the group, and other people were like, dude, they're in the 501st. Call them. Because they don't accept that shit. You have to go
Right.
through a whole thing to be in there, I guess. And
Because 501st, they do conventions, all kinds of stuff. They don't
Yeah.
want that kind of shit.
Exactly. So, and I didn't want to go that far. They said they would pay me, and I was like,
I would.
said,
That would have
"Look,"
been my first step.
I said,
if I knew that.
well,
I
I
mean,
was like-
next
I
to
told-
coming to your
I was
house.
like, I don't want to, I don't want to do that yet. They said they'd make a payment. What they said they'd pay me back. Okay, we got somewhere, and then it took a couple payments, and then I went back and I updated. Hey, look, they finally paid me off. We're square now. It just took a really long time. I still would not do any business with them.
So the guy's first things was like, fuck it. I don't. Maybe he had hard times, but he didn't
Yeah.
say that. Whatever. And even still, he didn't pay you. And then after the fact, it took outside forces for him to get.
Dude, you
him
could.
to
I
pay
would
you.
much rather somebody say, "Dude, I'm fucking going through it right now.
As long
I'm
as you're
struggling."
keeping communication, kind of, and you're not playing fuckery.
Yeah, I'm
and I
struggling.
believe you.
I'm struggling right now, dude. It's gonna be, let me do whatever. Never. My kid's in the hospital. Always a kid in the hospital.
What happened to the figure?
Don't know.
That's
Never-
the real question.
Yeah. So, there's always the people that are like, "Oh, my kid's in the hospital. My wife is
I
sick."
hear that a lot. But I've heard a lot of real stories from dudes, too, that
Yeah.
sent me the wrong item or something, and it wasn't a mistake.
like I said,
and
just-
then they give me a sob story like, oh, this happened, that happened. Like, dude, I don't need to know what happened.
Exactly.
Even if
Dude,
it's a real deal.
I don't need all
don't-
this extra fucking
Just
info.
tell me, oh, I fucked up. I'll make it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, man, sorry I made a mistake. Okay, cool. Hey, dude, I was going through it. I don't know where it went. Whatever. I misplaced it. I thought I could catch up. I couldn't. I got, busy at work. These are all plausible things.
Sure.
I will get it out to you. I promise. Whatever. Okay. I can work with that. Just fucking be honest.
Yeah.
Like we talk about, on the other show, we don't talk about it so much here. Like, I lend Cobra stuff and whatever, and I lend money and product and all this shit to other people, give them credit and stuff,
And you
I'm
don't
just
expect it back right away.
And it's always, hey, acknowledge that you owe me and that you will make an attempt. That's all I'm asking for.
Yep. Stay in communication.
I don't.
we have a lot of faith in our friends.
Yes.
You know, and we don't want to ruin that friendship. And that's why I really question about loaning money and stuff like that to friends, because that can ruin it.
So
especially for me, I have bad about like I'm a stickler on it.
I have a number, and I will not loan you more than that number.
Yeah, stand by it.
And that's it. Once you're at that point, like I got somebody now.
See, for me,
not
like
Cobra,
dude,
who's at his limit.
Like if it's like $10, I don't care. But you know, if it's like $100, it sticks in my fucking mind. Even when we're like, if I owe you or you owe me $100 and you're not saying anything to me, but we're hanging out a lot.
Oh yeah,
and you're not mentioning it to me. I hate to be the one to mention it to you.
Oh, I get that.
You know, and so it sticks with me.
And
it's in my fucking brain. I can't do it.
I remember that. I know a dude who still owes me $7 from high school.
Fuck him.
I remember that shit. And I know exactly what it was for. It was for an out the front knife that I sold him in fucking high school.
Yeah, that piece of shit.
Yeah. He owed me $7 for it still. But yeah, you know, I have no problem with that. Because as long as you tell me, I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna get you. I sent you $100. You know, I'll get you the rest. Okay, hey, you know, or hey, man, I'm really struggling right now. I've only got, you know, I know I owe you 100. Fuck it, send me 50.
Right now, in our friend group, we have a guy who up and bounced because of living situation and stuff. He had to move to Montana, and I had given him like a bunch of wrestling cards, like rookie cards worth a bunch of money, and he had worked at a card shop where you can do free grading.
He listens to the show.
Okay, well, good. I traded him, you know, some figures or whatever here and there. Oh yeah, just take that, just take it. You know, yeah, you got it. And he was supposed to drop off the cards he didn't send with Cobra Dad before he left. That didn't happen. I haven't texted him, you know, so it's kind of on me too. But I haven't heard word, no nothing from him. And I know he's going through a hard time. So I'm giving that space. I don't want to like text him or call him and say, hey, how you doing? Because I don't care. Where's my cards?
Exactly.
Because that's what it's going to be. All I'm worrying about is my cards. I'm a dirty motherfucker, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I care about how you're doing. I do. I do. But, you know, I also don't want this tension between us.
Exactly.
You know?
No,
I hate that.
Yeah.
You know? And of course I'm worrying about him, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm cutting it at a loss in my brain, and I don't want it a loss because I really want those cards. Some of them are magic cards, some of them are fucking, you know, rookie fucking Roman Reigns, you know, all kinds of shit.
I know. You don't want to, and you're like, dude, it's not worth fucking getting all, you know.
It's not. I can't work myself up.
Yeah, it's not worth it, but at the end you're like, fuck, man.
And
I really did like that.
What was weird is like where he's at in Montana, my brother-in-law, he was out there for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I could have asked him, you know, hey, you guys can hook up, you know, but that's like too much of I'm not gonna do that.
It's too much. Dude,
to have those within like 20, 30 miles, and I don't know what that's like in Montana where it's snowing, you know, but that might be treacherous.
Just having that conversation isn't worth getting.
It's not. Hey, brother-in-law, that, you know, we get along and stuff. Can you go like, you know, 25 miles through the snow to go pick up some cards from a dude you don't know?
Exactly.
Whether
in
he's
the middle of fucking nowhere.
Right. Sorry to ruin your Thanksgiving, but this needs to be done. Go handle business. Also, ask him how he's doing.
Yeah. Shake his hand. Shake his hand.
Tell him I said hello.
Yeah.
Did you call him? No.
Fuck, why would I do that? That's why I'm sending you. You're my proxy. All right. So, you know, those are the times I've had to use the group. And like I said, a lot of people do it. There's, you know, if you go through, there's a bunch of names that pop up. There's one guy. I don't know how this guy does it. He creates so many different things. His name is Cleat.
Cleat.
Dude, and this guy looks exactly what you think he looks like.
He looks like a baseball cleat. That's what I was thinking. Like, you know those like old school bubblegum like baseball cards where the players look all fucked up?
Yeah, dude.
Kind of like Big League Chew, like that guy.
Yeah, he's shaped like that. He's shaped like a football cleat. Like his head and his neck just go right into his shoulders.
Oh, football cleat. Okay. That's way different from baseball cleat.
Whatever.
He looks like the Big League Chew guy.
Kinda.
Like he's like chewing shit.
Yeah. bald. You know, I think he's in a wheelchair now.
Nothing wrong with bald.
But dude, he scammed a bunch of people, and he was trying to sell some shit, and I called him out, and he's like, "What are you talking about? You scammed me." I'm like, bitch, I've never dealt with you in my fucking life.
The reverse scam attack.
And
yeah.
he's like, "Yes, you did." And I was like, "Motherfucker, we have never had any fucking communication." I said, "Prove it, bitch.
You're
show
bald.
me." I said, "Show me any fucking message from you, you fat lying piece of shit." Oh, I fucking went off on this guy. And then never heard from him. But you could look his name up. Oh, there's a whole bunch of things about him in there. And I think the guy may have some mental fucking problems.
Sure.
But whatever. Then there's another guy, this dude from Australia.
Oy, mate.
He was kicked out of so many groups. This dude just would fucking go off the rails and rage at people.
So he's an
His name was
online dude.
Matt Funnel. And somebody would be like, "I'm dealing with this guy named Matt Funnel," and all these laughing emojis in the thing, like, "Oh fuck, dude, yeah, fuck that guy," you know, all kinds of like, dude, yeah, he's been kicked out of our group, he's been kicked out of this group, he's been kicked, and then everyone starts sharing their messages with him where he
Wow.
goes off and like, "Fuck you," and all kinds of shit. They're like, "Yeah, dude, that dude's a piece of shit. He's been doing this forever," and he bounces around to all the different groups because he's been kicked out of all the Australian groups. Then he goes to then he was in
I'm sure whatever conventions they have and stuff, people hate him too.
he was in the
real life.
he was in the European groups, and then he was in the US groups. He's been in all, and he gets fucking kicked out of all of them.
What do you do when you're kicked out of all the groups? Start your own.
Exactly.
Yeah, then you're an admin.
Yes.
Hell yeah, then you have your lackeys and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you come on our show and send us $100,
Hey, I'm gonna allow it,
and then you get a job working for Golden Auctions,
dude. I can be bought pretty
Dude,
cheaply.
yeah, I was gonna say you're a cheap date, motherfucker.
Just a burger from a town that I live in that I never had. Oh wait, that was the
Dude,
last show.
You know this is I think it's like 2 miles, not even 2 miles from your house.
It used to be really closer.
It did. Yeah, the old one.
Yeah, they
I liked,
moved.
You know what? I liked the old one better. The other one.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
But-
that one was really good.
I mean, it's not bad. It tastes like a backyard burger.
Yeah. Anybody, if you're ever in Vallejo, California, stop at Bud's Burgers. They've got good burgers, and their fries are really good. They do their fries like
They're pretty
Five
good.
Guys.
Yeah.
You know, they give you the big old cup overflowing.
One of the best places in Vallejo is La Piñata. It's like a trailer on
Okay.
Broadway. It
Yeah.
was the number 2 taco truck in the United States.
Damn.
Voted.
You know,
Really good.
I like
Everything they have is good.
Tacos Jalisco.
Oh, it's great. I love that too. Yeah.
They're really good. Best pastor.
Sure. I don't get that, but
That's
yeah.
what I do. Oh, it's so good. And also, right in the same area is Chicken Express.
I'm not a fan. I'll eat it. We have it for sometimes get-togethers, but
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
I am.
I'm
I
just-
like it.
To me, it's like, dude, we could just make our own chicken and get some tortillas and beans and shit.
It's
That's
good.
what it tastes like to me.
Well, you know what? It's kind of like El Pollo Loco before we had El Pollo Loco out here.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. God, how long
it is? It's just like El Pollo Loco.
How long has Chicken Express been around?
Oh, forever.
Yeah.
They've even been on, I think, Guy Fieri show or something.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean,
yeah.
at least 20 years. So, and
It's
there's
not
al-
bad,
you know,
but
and there's
I'm
always
just-
a line.
it's
There's
not for
always
me.
people there.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
So
It's a
they're
chicken
always
place in
pretty
Vallejo,
busy.
dude.
Yeah.
And they don't run out like Popeyes, okay?
Dude, and Popeyes is down the street. That was the first Popeyes I'd ever been to.
Really?
Was the one over by Marine World. Yep.
Actually, me too.
Yeah.
I didn't eat Popeyes until I met this family that I'm married to now. I used to be a KFC boy.
Yeah.
Back when KFC had like beans
When
and
it was
shit in
when it was
California,
good. Yeah.
They don't have like the baked beans or the barbecue beans anymore. Like I don't know if they probably have it.
And they don't have the fucking parfait either.
What's the parfait?
The little dessert cup with the
Yeah. Okay.
with the
Yeah.
chocolate, and then there was the strawberry one also.
Man, see, food used to be a lot better when we were younger.
It
All the
was.
Long John Silvers
Oh.
and stuff. They were fucking. There's still one in Fairfield, but they underfry their shit and make you sick. So
Oh.
don't eat there.
Or Chicken Littles from KFC.
Oh, I
that was
love
one of my
those.
absolute
The two chicken
favorites.
littles with the little pickle.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Fucking good as fuck,
The
dude.
original chicken sandwich, dude. Those were
I loved them, man.
so good.
Really good.
Yeah. All right, so back to Bounty Hunter. All right, dude, hey, but we were heading in the right direction, talking about all this food. All right,
I mean,
especially
orange chicken.
yeah, or a Big Mac.
Oh yeah. I would eat the shit out of some orange chicken. Though.
Big Mac. Big Mac.
I need a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce.
Don't give me no orange chicken. Don't eat it all, son.
And Snickers and
Little snickerdoodle
And pie.
for you too. It's a fun size for you, fat ass dude.
so, we've talked about Big Mac before, and if you don't know who it is, that's Michael Havens, the guy who runs the ICCCCCC
Big
shit. The cult. Anyways,
He's always ranting and raving.
so somebody called him out on there, and I remember when this happened. The guy called him out, and what he called him out for, because I was watching the sale.
okay,
when it happened.
live.
I watched it live, and dude, I've got a fucking great memory. I remember so much shit, especially if someone tells me something, I fucking remember it. So, anyways, during the show, he's got some old Flash Gordon figures, and he's got them. They're graded, and they're in an acrylic case. There's like 8 figures,
Okay,
and it's one big display. It's really cool looking.
yeah. I
So
like that. I like how those graded figures look.
Yeah.
I almost bought a couple just to have displayed, but I don't display
Yeah.
shit right now.
So he's got this up. He's auctioning it off, and he tells somebody, "I've got the only one of these in existence.
Oh
I've
my-
never even seen another picture."
Why does this dude do this? It
You know?
really it pisses me off. You're like the fat dude who knows everything.
So he goes,
Why do fat dudes know everything?
he goes, if
They got
any-
nothing else to do, right? But no
Yeah.
shit.
So he goes, "If anybody can even show me another picture of this, I'll give you 20% off." And I remember him saying this.
Hey, that's a cool game, though. I should do that.
So
Pretend like I have.
because and then I was like, "All right, fuck, I'm gonna find this thing. I'm gonna fucking find this picture." It was a Hawkman.
leave it to Chisel. Chisel
So-
knows, dude.
So I'm looking, and dude, it took a little while, but I found it, and so did this guy. And he told him, "Hey, I found it. Here you go."
Wow.
And then he tried to say, "Oh no, man, that was only
You didn't send it to this guy to help him out.
no." He
He got it before you.
yeah, like it was not easy to find. I'll admit that.
Well, obviously, Big Mac researched it a bit, and he couldn't find it, so he said, "I have the only one."
Yeah,
And I get that.
but here's the thing: the guy that found it, it was an eBay listing that ended the day before Big Mac's sale.
Does he mean graded or
At all.
at all? Okay.
On card.
Because graded, they'll
Not even-
know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, just finding one on card. Well, this guy found it, like I said, the day in the sale, it ended the day before. So he tells him, "Hey, I found it," and he sent it to him, and he's like, no, he wasn't going to give him the 20% off.
Of course not.
And the guy was like, "Dude, that's bullshit. You told me you were." So
straight up bullshit.
He does. He has to fight him on it, and he does. And he's like, "Dude, you said this. Everybody watched it. Everybody heard you say it, and now you're going to go back on it? That's a shitty look for your group."
Yeah, very
Right?
shitty.
So, he kind of guilts him, whatever.
So he's gonna make a ceremony of it, make it a spectacle.
Yeah.
Look at the good that I do for my
Dude.
kingdom.
He's the hero or the villain.
Right.
No, he's the hero or the victim, always.
Or the Newman.
Yeah.
He's the Newman, dude.
So, anyways,
Newman.
he ships it to the guy, and like I said, this is a big acrylic piece. It's got 4 of the figure. It's got 8 figures in one case, and it shows up and it's cracked.
The saga continues.
And the guy's like, "Dude, it's cracked." And he's like, "Hey, just give me the insurance info, and I'll deal with it."
Wow.
I didn't insure it.
What?
And he goes, "Wait."
Dude,
He's all, what do you mean?
It's-
This is a $5,000 piece, and you didn't put insurance on it?
Like, did he ship it Ground Advantage or
I don't
Priority?
know. I have no idea.
I mean, Ground Advantage is only $100, but Priority,
Yeah.
you can always add.
I have.
Even to Ground Advantage, you can add insurance.
Oh no, I have, because like when I shipped my my Cantina set to somebody, dude, I sold it for almost $3,500, and
Wow.
yeah, I added insurance for $4,000.
Oh, there you go.
So and I covered that myself.
Yeah.
I thought that was the right thing to do. I
It
didn't
is the right
charge him
thing to
for
do.
it. He just paid me over $3,000 for this set.
Yeah, you want to protect yourself.
So, and his response was, "I never pay for insurance because I always make it right." And the guy's like, "Okay,
That doesn't make any sense.
yeah." And he's like, "All right, well, just pay for it to be recased." And he goes,
Yeah, because they can
no,
fix that.
no, send it back.
What does that cost? Like $200, maybe?
It's more. It was more. This was big.
because it's big. Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably $400 to $500 to recase this thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Still,
that's-
it was 5,000, so 10% of that.
yeah, shipping. Shipping both ways and all that. Like I said, it probably came out. I think it came out to about $500 from what I remember. Anyways,
Did he not package this shit right?
that's
He
what
sounds like a
every-
lazy fucking slob to me.
dude. That's what everybody was saying. Like, dude, this sounds like it wasn't packaged right.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, shit
You know?
happens. Shit does
And
happen.
it was. I get it wasn't it was a small crack in the corner, wasn't big, but the guy said, "I paid $5,000 for this thing.
I can tell you-
want a $5,000 piece."
The bigger the box, the less good it's treated.
Yeah,
People throw that shit around. So, and when you have something in a bigger box, it gets fucking tossed onto belts, conveyors, all kinds
I'm
of
sure.
shit. So, bigger the box, the more damage you're gonna get. So, you really have to package that shit well.
yeah. So
Unless you're freighting it, putting it on a pallet, it might be fine.
So this guy, he's understandably pissed, and he's in the group, and then, Big Mac comes in there and starts lying about shit,
Big
and the
Mac.
guy is like, "Dude, here's our conversation, whatever." And obviously, the people that are, in his cult rush to defend him. And then the other people that are just always going to bash him. And then there's a bunch of people in the middle being like, look, okay, he's wrong. You know what? He did offer you a refund, though. But the guy's like, I don't want a refund. I want what I fucking paid for.
There's
so,
the king from the Bible. Let's cut the baby in the half.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's like, I do understand that. If I purchased something that that you're saying there's only one of, right? I don't want to give it back. I just want you to make it right. I want what
Right.
I paid for.
Yeah.
So you could give
Big
the
Mac's
guy's
like, get that window filler and fill up the crack. Dude, I'll send that to you. It's like $15. Look, if you watch the infomercial, it's seamless. I think the OxyClean guy does it. He's
the
fat
crack-
like me.
The crack vanishes before your eyes.
Just put some Flex Seal on it. Damn it. Boom.
Beat me to it. But like I said, this guy was understandably upset. And dude, this whole thread, it had over 300 comments
I
on
bet.
it. And it was just constant back and forth. And the guy was like, I'm being honest about everything. I'll put up he put up their entire conversation, showed everything.
Yeah.
And people are like, okay, I see what you said. And
I like the part where Big Mac said, well, you can all the way fuck off. No, he didn't say that. I'm just saying
but
that.
in the end, it got all worked out. I think he ended up just paying for it to be, recased in the end because so many people were commenting on it. Like, it was a huge thing.
Yeah, how can this
And-
be your king if he doesn't do the right thing?
Yeah.
You got to do
And
the
that's the
right
thing.
thing right away, not after an argument.
And the thing is, people just kept using his own words against him, which I fucking love.
Yeah.
You said this. And then somebody was like, oh, here, I have the clip.
Easy.
And said, this is where you said it. And then it's, oh, I always make things right. Offering a refund and making it right, to me, are two separate things. If you want to make your customer happy, you're going to do what they want.
Dude, give them the object that they want in the condition that they bought it for. Don't
Yes.
offer up some of your other, shit that ain't selling to make up for it.
No.
That's not cool.
And like I said, I don't like the idea of a complete refund. Because if that guy really wanted, like, that guy spent $5,000. He obviously really wanted it. So
it was going to be like
it,
a centerpiece, a display that he needed to complete something in his mind. That's going to look good in his room.
Big Mac is famous for everyone steals from him. But to me, I would feel like, dude, you stole that back from me because one, you didn't want to have to give me the discount. It needs to be redone. You're probably just going to turn around and try to sell it the way it is. I really wanted this. I already sent you the money. I was waiting for it. I was so happy. You had the excitement. Oh, dude, I've been waiting for this. This is my grail. And now it's taken away from you.
I heard.
And the thing is, you did absolutely nothing wrong. Dude, I get that. I get that feeling. You're going to have like this defeated feeling like, fuck, man, I literally had it in my hands and now it's gone and I didn't do a fucking thing wrong.
I heard Big Mac also stole fizzy lifting drinks. And now the ceiling has to be washed and cleaned so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Well, what about the lifetime supply of chocolate? Yeah, you would, ass fatty. If Slugworth wants a gobstopper, he'll get one. Yeah. And that's not just a gummy blowjob. It's a lot better. Yeah. I don't want to sound like an asshole. I mean, I already do, but it's for hilarious purposes. But I have been calling him fat ass or something like that. And I have to apologize for that because I'm also fat. But so that makes me legally allowed. I can do Jew jokes. I got Jew blood.
Yeah.
I can do that. And I can call fat people fat because I'm also fat. So it just works that way.
Dude, I am a former fat person, so can I.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I can tell you that it's not a healthy lifestyle and you need to change. While I brought you a double cheeseburger.
Right? You feeder?
My mom used to do that to me. My mom would be like, man, you need to lose some weight. Where are we going? Hey, want to go eat? Yeah. Thanks a lot, Mom. I learned this by watching you.
Going out to eat is more of a social thing, I
Yeah.
think. It's not about the food, although the food's got to be good.
Oh, yeah. We would go shopping and stuff, and then we'd go, all right, let's stop and eat.
And now we go, V.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? That does it for this episode. But we're not done with Big Mac just yet. All right. We're
never done with him.
No,
man. He's the everlasting gobstopper.
Dude, he is. So be sure to tune into our next episode to hear the newest bullshit in the Big Mac saga.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.